I am Arya Samaj.
I am B. Ashwinraj.
The students of DAV Gill Nagar are here to present a talk show on the topic The Path of Bhagavad Gita. Namaste Ashwin.
Namaste. Namaste. Welcome to one and all present. Welcome to one and all present. It's my pleasure to meet you all in the satsang. Whenever we meet you in the satsang, you will clarify your doubts in Vedas, Upanishad, Yoga, etc. As we like to wish to learn the path of Bhagavad Gita, we would like to ask you about the path of Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, it's very interesting, Ashwin.
To understand the Gita, how many times one should read?
It does not matter how many times you read the Bhagavad Gita, but how deeply you read it. So far, I have read the Gita more than 5 times. Every time I read it gives me new thoughts.
Who should read Bhagavad Gita?
Following people should read Bhagavad Gita. The young to know how to live life. The old to know how to manage their thoughts. The ignorant for wisdom. The learned for humility. The rich for compassion. The dreamer for enchantment. The practical for counsel and the weak for strength.
The strong for direction, the humble for exaltation, the weary for rest, the troubled for peace, the doubting for assurance, the sinner for salvation, the seeker for moksha, and human for guidance.
How does the Gita depict the current world?
Tail of human in the current world. Elephant represent past. Snake represent future. Elephant represent past. Snake represent future karma. Tree branch is a present life. White and dark rats are day and night eating away the present life. Honeycomb is Maya and the material life, while the Supreme Lord extends his hand to the human to give him moksha and relieve him from the cycle of misery of rebirth. But the human is so engrossed with the dripping honey that he fails to see the extended hand of the Supreme Lord. So read the Bhagavad Gita between the lines and apply what it says in the daily practical life. You will take one step closer to the mukti.
Which is your favorite Bhagavad Gita sloka and why?
Bhagavad Gita chapter 6 sloka 5. Om Uttaredatman Atmanam Na Atmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Ripur Atmanaha Bandhur Atmaiva Ripur Atmanaha. One should lift up oneself by oneself. One should not let oneself get depressed or defeated, because the self is a friend of oneself and the self is also the enemy of oneself.
This is a great example of brutally honest and realistic self-motivation found in the Gita. Every time I feel a bit disinterested or less motivated, I remember this sloka, gather myself up, and summon all the enthusiasm I have for everything I do. We all have experienced moments of disinterest and less motivation. There is no magic pill to come out of it except for yourself through yourself.
How can someone live a life spiritually meaningful without withdrawing from the society?
Krishna asked Arjuna to follow his Swadharma, the Dharma that belongs to oneself. Dharma is the holy duty that everybody has to fulfill in their life. Only Dharma can help everyone in this world to live a spiritually meaningful life.
We know there are 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita. How it has been divided?
That is correct. 18 chapters are divided in 3 ways. Karma Yoga, the way of action, chapter 1 to 6. Bhakti Yoga, the way of devotion, chapter 7 to 12. And lastly, Jnana Yoga, the way of knowledge, chapter 13 to 18.
Why it is written in Bhagavad Gita book that the book should not be never doubted or questioned?
Wherefrom did you get that idea that it is written in the Bhagavad Gita that the book should never be doubted or questioned? Nowhere did it say so. Please consider these realities. After teaching the entire Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, Lord Krishna says that he had taught him the secret of all secrets and gives him the freedom of choice to take it based on his own judgment and wish. What does this mean? Krishna knows that great truths can never be thrust at the head of someone if they are not fully capable of grasping it. The disciple has the freedom to act or not act what the Guru teaches.
Later, Krishna says in the verse, chapter 18, sloka 67, that this great Shastra should not be taught to those who are not right in their austerities, and to those who are not humble enough to serve others, and to those who do not show any devotion to chapter.
Would you explain the essence of Bhagavad Gita?
Here is the backdrop. A great warrior who's fighting against injustice is suddenly overcome by sorrow. He had to fight a war against everyone he cared for, his uncles, parents, classmates, teachers. Overtaken by emotions, he decided to give up on the war. Then, his guru takes him on lesson of lifetime. Over 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita packs an intense analysis of life, emotions, and ambitions.
Here is the essence of Geetha. Take pleasure in your work. Life is all about managing the emotion. Recipe to avoid emotional roller coaster. Never imitate others' life. Never lose sight of your goals because of imitation. Treat everyone, everything equally. Do good deeds without expecting anything in return. Always keep acting. Do not get stuck into over-analysis. Never run away from your duties. There is always a bigger power behind us.
We have seen this picture in many places where Yogi Raj Krishna standing and riding his horses and Arjuna standing and fighting in his chariot. Is there any significance of it? If so, where we can get the explanation for the same?
It is a good question. Yes, there is a significance. The Kathopishan explains the picture. In fact, it is there in our school mantra and sloka book for classing. And the sloka goes,
Atmanam ratinam viddhi, shariram ratamev tu, buddhim tu sarathim viddhi, manah pragrahamev cha, indriyani hayanaho, vishyatseshu gocharan, atma indriya manuyuktam, bhoktetyahor manishinaha.
Soul is the master of chariot, the final decision maker. The body is the chariot. Bhukti is a charioteer who helps the soul to ride the horse. Mana is the rein with which soul control the horse with the help of intellect.
The horses are our sense organs, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin through which we experience the world. The path on which we tread in life is full of distractions and attractions. A soul which is in complete control of its body and its sense organs with the help of buddhi and mana will lead a righteous life.
Really great. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for enlightening us on the topic of path of